advantage of this school, particularly for the needy and for people who don't have other facilities. On the medical front, there has been a full-fledged health center and a small hospital which has been started for the last 2.5 or 3 years, where almost about 2.5-3 crores of money has been invested to provide again facilities to the nearby people. And the biggest project in this is the age-old home project, which is the Shantikund Seva Ashram project, where more than 50 inmates are already housed. Basic purpose is to give them a very independent and a dignified life to live during their old age.
Mr. Dempo also appealed to the people to wholeheartedly participate in the event.
Yes, I would like to appeal to the people of Goa from all walks of life that they should wholeheartedly participate in this unique event and get the benefit of blessings of spiritual leaders and obtain divine blessings from the Swamijis.
Don't go away. We'll be right back after this short break with a roundup of the events of IFFI 2008. Welcome back. You're with Goa365. In an unexpected move, the authorities at the Dublin airport in the state have asked the Russian airline Transaero to discontinue with their services to Goa. The same having been intimated to the Airport Authority of India in the capital, New Delhi.
Told by the airport authority to just hold on with the operation of Boeing 747-400 series because it is a safety hazard to the airport, which we are really concerned of because till date we have already operated about 14 flights with the same aircraft, and it is not possible because we have already sold out. The tickets have already been sold, passengers have already been intimated, and it's not possible for us to just divert on that. We have taken up the matter with the headquarters of Airport Authority, and from there we got the directive that there is no problem in operating this aircraft, whereas if we bring it further down 1 hour earlier, we operate this aircraft, then it is no problem. We matter with the higher authorities as we have taken it to the Airport Authority and we got the directive that we have to operate 1 hour advance. So we'll look into it if this operation could be possible.
Harpal Singh, manager of the Transaero airline, however, said that the airline had obtained NOC to continue with their flights to Goa with a specification that the Boeing aircraft land at the airport in Goa an hour earlier than its scheduled time of arrival. It may be recalled that an aircraft of the Moscow-based Transaero Airlines was involved in a mishap with the Iber World aircraft on the 16th of November, and the aircraft still lies grounded at the Daboli airport.
Actually, the thing is our aircraft were parked at bay number 6 and almost ready for departure. It was already hit by a bird hit at the time of landing, and the engineers were in the process of cleaning the propellers of the aircraft. In the meantime, an aircraft of Iber World was parked at bay number 1, and after disembarking the passengers, it was asked to come on bay number 5 for parking, as it was to depart after about 4 to 5 hours. And this incident took place around 1:30, 1:45, in between 1:30 and 1:45 in the day. Whereas the aircraft was a wide-body aircraft, or A330, and the wingspan was very large, and it hit the backside of the aircraft, causing a major damage to the APU and the tail wing of the aircraft. It was minor to the Iber World aircraft, but it was major to our aircraft. It approximately cost about $100,000 setting for the aircraft to fly it down to the base of Boeing company for major repairs of the aircraft. Engineers are working throughout the day, every day. The DGCA team has already taken a survey, and they will decide on what is the cause and who is responsible for it. But as far as we are concerned, that it was the directive given by the airport authority for the aircraft to move from bay number 1 to come to bay number 5.
Mr. Singh further said that the incident had caused a tremendous loss to the company and that the airport authorities were avoiding responsibility for the incident.
The grounding of this aircraft is causing a lot of loss to the company. The cause is very clear. It is the airport authority who has given the directive for the aircraft to move from one place to the another without even knowing that this is a safety hazard and this aircraft should not be moved out of that place. And it is by knowing only they have done it. So it is the responsibility of the airport authority.
Many families in the state, especially those living in the coastal belt, eagerly look forward to the tourism season, as their livelihood most often depends on their earnings from the shack they run during the season.
A few shack owners at the Coco Beach in Nerul are, however, a disgruntled lot, as they blame the tourism department for their current predicament.
15 वर्सां आमी शेक घालतात आनी आमकां कसलेच प्रॉब्लेम नासले पयलीं आनी ह्याच वर्सा टुरिजम डिपार्टमेंटान पळय आमकां हे शेक अलॉट केल्या ही एरिया आमकां डिमार्केट करून दिल्या पूण तेंच्यांनी कितेंच आमकां हें घेतलें ना तेंच्यांनी स्टेपूच घेतले ना कसलेच आनी आमी जेन्ना जेन्ना तेंचे कडेन गेले 20 तारखेक हांगाच हे नुस्तेकारांनी कितें कितें शेडी बिडी घातलेले पयले आसतले आनी तुमीच तुमच्या दोळ्यांनी पळयात पयले आसतले आमी ट्युरिजमा कडेन गेले की आमकां मातशी त्यो शेडी क्लियर करून दिवच्यो म्हणून आनी ट्युरिजम डिपार्टमेंटान आमकां 6 तारखेक नोव्हेंबराच्या रिप्लाय केला की तांकां प्रॉब्लेम आहा फिशरमॅनांक आनी तेंच्यांनी तुमचेर केस घातल्या आनी तुमकां आतां थंय शेकां घालूंक मेळची ना.
Stating that the true development of Nerul depended on the shack owners and not really the traditional fishermen, Mr. Choptekar, a shack owner, had very strong words to say against Matani Saldana, convener of the Goincha Raponkaracho Ekvot.
आणि ट्युरिजम डिपार्टमेंटान आमकां 6 तारखेक नोव्हेंबराच्या रिप्लाय केला की तांकां प्रॉब्लेम आहा फिशरमॅनांक आनी तेंच्यांनी तुमचेर केस घातल्या आनी तुमकां आतां थंय शेकां घालूंक मेळची ना. आतां जर शेकां घालूंक आमकां मेळ्ळी ना जर नेरुलान जो खरो डेव्हलपमेंट आहा तो हेजेर आसा शेकांचेर आनी काय ना नुस्त्याचेर आमकां कांय डेव्हलपमेंट ना. नुस्तें ट्रेडिशनल तें आमी मानता पूण नुस्त्याचेर कांय आमकां डेव्हलपमेंट ना. आतां आनी इवन आमकां सरपंचान एका ट्युरिजमाक हें दिलें आमचें लेटर दिलें की तेंच्यो शेडी आनी ते कितें वुडन कितें हें सगळें भायर भितर आसा तें क्लियर करचें म्हणून पूण आजुनूय ट्युरिजमान आमकां सारकें हें दिलें ना. आनी जो पार्शेकर आसा ट्युरिजम डेप्युटी डायरेक्टर तो सदांच आमी गेले काय ना आमी कमीत ते 10-15 दीस तरी आतां ट्युरिजमाची हे झरयता कितेंच आयकना आमचें तांकां फक्त सपोर्ट आहा माथानीन हे सगळें हे व्हडलें करून उडयलां आनी कांयच ना. माथानीन सगळें व्हडलें करून उडयलां हे फिशरमॅनांक बी सपोर्ट दिला जाल्लें तें पूण माथानीन सगळें केलां हें.
Sanjay Kalangutkar, a punch of Nerul Panchayat, also blamed Mr. Saldana for the ongoing mess at the Coco Beach.
गेली 15 वर्सां हांगा गांवचे भुरगे शेक घालता आनी बरें एकामेकाचे खांदार हात घालून हांगा बरें जोडून जोडटाले ह्या सिजनाक आनी ह्याच वर्सा ह्या 2 वर्सांक हे सामको मातांनी सालतना तो युनियना आमच्या रापणकाराचो न्हू ते हांगा फिशरमॅनांक हांगा हिडकोन घालता आमगे बीच दिवं नाका हांगा भुरग्यांक घालपाक कित्याक आमच्या पोटाचेर खोट मारता कशें दिसता. ही शेकां 8 चलता म्हणून हांगा एक 30 बोटी दिल्या अलॉट केल्या कॅप्टन बोटान ह्यो 30 बोटी चलता हांगा ह्यो आनी ह्यो ते शेकांक अलॉट करिना जाल्यार ह्यो 30 बोटी हांगाच उरतल्यो आनी सगळ्यांचे हांगा धांदल जातले.
Hanuman Parsekar, the deputy director of the tourism department, gave our reporter his side of the story.
आम्ही ड्रॉ ऑफ लॉट्स काडलेले आनी त्या दिसा तांकां सांगलेलें 4 जाणांक पयले हांगा ही बीच एरोडेट जाल्या म्हणून की 4 जाण तुमी घालात आमी तुमकां परमिशन दितात कितें आनी मागीर 4 जाण जाल्या नंतर आनी कोण घालूंक शकता न्ही थंय जाल्यार घाला आमी परमिशन दिता. पण ह्या लोकांनी जवळ जवळ म्हाका दिसता 2 म्हयने जाले कांयच करूं ना. हांवें सांगलेलें फिशरमॅन बी तांकां घेवया आनी ते कितें म्हणटा आनी तुमी कितें म्हणटा हें सगळें आमी गव्हर्मेंटाक दवरया आनी फायनल करुया म्हणून ते. पण जेन्ना हांव हांगा येता न्हय थंय हांगा फिशरमॅन कोणूच ना म्हाजे कडेन उलोवपाक फक्त हे आमचे शेकवालेच आहात.
The brightly lit up jetty at Pancham, from where vessels depart for a leisurely music and dance-filled 30-minute cruise along the river Mandavi, has been a central attraction for tourists holidaying in the state.
The holiday makers have a gala time, but the locals are often inconvenienced as the tourists thronging the pier spill onto the roads. Paying scant attention to the traffic jams their holiday mood is often responsible for. The problem is augmented by the multitude of parked vehicles, cars, buses and two-wheelers, and IFI 2008 has further compounded the problem in the last few days. The pier is chaotic during the operational hours of the river cruise between 6 and 9 p.m. and this has been a regular feature for years, with no determined arrangement ever having been made to deal with the ensuing chaos.
For the Panjim is as usual, there is no special arrangements have not been made, but regulations and staff has been deployed at all vintage points in the city, especially near Santa Monica Jetty, where buses are regulated, double parking is avoided, and also the staff is there to help the people. The people should contact the traffic police or even a tourist police and get their difficulties solved, especially about the route